Hello YouTube, welcome back to It Moves, and I'm Jay Mika, and we're doing Chapter 3, Factorized. Oh, eyes are glowing. A huge skull. And like lollipops. It's a banner on a long pole. It's too old and torn to make out the details though. Eyes are beeping faster. Mr. Skull, as I try to leave. Oh no! I die. I'm dead. It's official. I'm dead. Died in my dreams, as usual. Nah. What's this? Some kind of altar. This is totally not freaky in any which way, shape, or form. Those are big fans. Oh, it's a grinder. Ooh. Oh god. Scared me. Hello. Ooh. So something moved. What's this? It's not interactable. I'm gonna assume it was something moved over here. No. Are these gates? Yeah. Those sounds like gates. Okay, little runway beacons. The lights on the runway. That's kind of random, but so is this game. Go away. I heard a noise. Oh Jesus, saw him at the last second. Take a deep breath. How are you? I am not doing okay. There's a bagman following me apparently. It's down here. Gates. Oh, it's bagman. Okay. There's locked. This game really does just fill you with dread. It's like, I don't want to play this no more. I really don't. But I feel like it's an obligation. And it's also fun. Like, you can't deny it. Oh, there's a mask. Creepy mask. Hey, music. No. No. I deny you. Get out of here. It's a baby face. Oh, giving me the shivers. Oof. It's the mask that just attacked me. I wonder. This one? Oh, this one did open. Nice. No! Not the blood. It's no fun. Maybe Maskman has been set free. I am genuinely not sure what happens. Like, no, he's still there. Did this open up here? Yeah. Ew. I don't look. Ah! Dick. Go away. I'm gonna need some cat pictures after this. That's the first one. My arm is turning red. I am so not happy. Honestly, this is probably the bravest kid in the world. Yep. No. Don't kill me? Question mark? Oh god. Dang. Oh. Being eaten by the mass. It's funny how certain words can remain hidden from your mind, no matter how blatant or obvious they are. One word came to me then, lying there in the darkness alone, frightened, aware of a rotten change in the atmosphere, a thickening of the air, as if something had displaced it. As I heard the first casual twists of the bed sheets below, the first anxious increase of my heartbeat, at the realization that something was once again in the bottom bunk. That word, a word which had been sent to exile, filtered up through my subconsciousness. I was trying to say subconscious. Breaking free of all repression, gasping for air, screaming, etching and carving itself into my mind. Ghost. As this thought came to me, I noticed that my unwelcome visitor had ceased moving. Bed sheets lay calm and dormant, but they had been replaced with something far more hideous. A slow, rhythmic, rasping breathing heaved and escaped from the thing below. You can kind of hear it too, making noise. You can imagine its chest rising and falling with each sordid, wheezing, and garbled breath. Just let you listen to that. I shuddered and hoped beyond all hope that it would leave without occurrence. The house lay as it had the previous night, in a thick blanket of darkness. Silence prevailed, but all for the perverted breath of my yet unseen bunkmate. I lay there terrified. I just wanted this thing to go, to leave me alone. What did it want? Then somehow, something unmistakably chilling transpired. It moved. It moved in a way different from before. When it threw in the bottom bunk, it unrestrained, without purpose, almost animalistic, like the cat. For that thing laying in the darkness, that thing which seemed intent on terrorizing a young boy, calmly and nonchalantly sat up. Its labored breathing had become louder. Now only a mattress and a few flimsy wooden slats separated my body from the unearthly breath below. I lay there. I thought I heard someone outside my door. I lay there, my eyes filled with tears. A fear which mere words cannot relate to you or anyone else coursed through my veins. Poor kid crying. I would not have yet believed that this fear could have been heightened, but I was so wrong. What this thing would look like, sitting there, listening from below my mattress, hoping to catch the slightest hint that I was awake. Imagination then turned to an unnerving reality. It began to touch me, to touch the wooden slats of which my mattress was on. It seemed to caress them, carefully, running what I imagined to be fingers and hands across the surface of the wood. Jesus! Then with great force it prodded angrily between the two slats, into the mattress. Even through the padding, it felt as though someone had viciously stuck their fingers into my side. I let an almighty cry and then wheezing, and the wheezing, shaking, and moving thing in the bunk below replied in kind by violently vibrating the bunk as it had done the night before. Small flakes of paint powdered onto my blanket. as the frame of the bed scraped along it, backwards and forwards. Once again, I was bathed in light, and there stood my mother, loving, caring, as she always was, with a comforting hug and calming words, which eventually subdued my hysteria. Of course, she asked what was wrong, but I could not say. I dare not say. I simply said one word over and over again. Nightmare. The pattern of events continued for weeks, if not months. Night after night, I would awaken to the sound of rustling sheets. Each time I would scream so as not to provide the abomination with time to prod and feel for me. With each cry, the bed would shake violently, stopping with the arrival of my mother, who would spend the rest of the night in the bottom bunk, seemingly unaware of the sinister torturing her sons nightly. Along the way, I managed to feign illness a few times and come up with another less than truthful reason for sleeping in my parents' bed. But more often than not, I would be alone for the first few hours of each night in that place. The room where the light from outside did not sit right, alone with that thing. With time, you can become desensitized to almost anything, no matter how horrific. I had come to realize that, for whatever reason, this thing could not harm me when my mother was present. I am sure the same would have been said for my father, but as loving as he was, waking him from a sleep was almost impossible. Waking me, on the other hand, was no trouble at all, thanks to the nightmares. Chapter 4: Anger Overload. So this is where I will stop again for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I encourage you guys to download this game, play it yourself, if you haven't done that already, or if you haven't thought of it already. So I have all the stuff in the description of this video and the last video if you didn't see it in the description. I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.